What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with a quick recap video for OneHive Prime. For those of you guys that don't know, just this week they were going for their, let me go back and show you that, for their 100th war win, and they did get it done. Huge accomplishment to all the guys and girls over at Prime. Very, very nicely done. So congratulations to everyone there. Had an arranged war, War 101. Very, very, very close war. This is one I wish I was streaming, and I'll explain more in a little bit. But as you can see, these wars like this, where it comes down to the wire and 87-87 winning on percentage, and when it comes down to the very last attack, and that's how this war was won, it just makes it that much more fun. It makes it that much more special. So, you know, the fact that Prime did it on a war like this, it's just something that these guys will always remember. I can remember some of our close war, you know, like Win 300. Wars like that just stick with you. And when you have a great clan to go against, it makes it even better. And you can't ask for a better than a photo finish like that. And the way this one ended was a last-minute attack. The last attack of the war. OneHive Prime is down 2 stars. They have to get a 3-star. I normally don't show dip attacks, but I'm going to show this one simply because it's the one that won the war. Had to get a 3-star to tie it, and knowing that they had a chance to win on percentage. So you can imagine if this was like in a stream or just, you know, just if you were in the war, how epic of a awesome, you know, war it was and how it came down to that last moment. And then when you see the attack, you'll see even more so how it was close. It wasn't like they just rolled over this base. It could have gone either way. So you see here, got the bowlers, got the miners, got the golems going in, creating the funnel here, just letting the wizards take out some of these trash buildings, get everything out of the way. The king, queen, and warden go down here, and the wall is already opened up. So everything heading into the base here. Obviously, the major attack force is the miners, which is going to be really come into play. But wants to let this, just the kill squad essentially, go in, take out this inferno tower, get the CC troops, get the queen taken care of, get all of that dealt with, to where when the miners are released, they really don't have a whole lot to worry about aside from just the normal defenses in the base. So here you see they're coming in from the left side, already deployed down there. You got a few hogs you can put in as well, and does have a free spell for this backside inferno tower, so that's pretty big too. Queen pops her ability. She's taking out a few more defenses before she gets dealt with. This king's coming over. We're going to put some smackdown on her. Right there's the heal spell for the miners. And then, again, here comes the free spell in just a moment. As soon as they pop up, he's going to want to put that down. They get underground, get a chance to get healed up, and boom, right there. Free spell. They're healed up from the heal spell there. The healers come over and give them a few more shots of health as well. And when I was watching this for the first time, I thought, how can this be a 3-star? There's nothing left except for the miners. And again, when you can heal them up like that, it's unbelievable how much they can take out. We'll go times 2 here because it takes a little bit of time. But the miners do start to dwindle. I can imagine the guys watching this live in the live attack were pretty much freaking out. Not, you know, people wanting updates. Is it going to be a 3? Maybe, yes, no. Oh, wait, it's not going to happen. And then it finally does, and everyone just goes absolutely berserk. So here you see the last few defenses, but look at this. He is really running low on these miners. That Expo starting to take a few out. The Wizard Tower taking a few out. That cannon doing what it can. And right here, the last few pop up, get onto that Wizard Tower, and boom, 3-star. Excellent job to UT Fan 2011. Really nice attack, man. And congratulations on the game winner. That's like hitting the buzzer beater. You don't get a chance to do that very often, so enjoy the moment. Next, we have got Kui, or Kwai, or I'm not sure how you say that. Kiwi, maybe it's Kiwi. Coming in with a nice double zap quake. Excuse me, not double zap quake, just a zap quake. Taking out that first air defense, and then bringing in his queen from the bottom here. Queen walk, obviously going to take out the enemy queen. That's a big goal. And then get into some more of these air defenses with it being an air attack here. So Baby Dragon on the right side, taking out some trash, just making sure the queen heads the right direction right there with that rage spell. She battles it out with the enemy queen and gets healed back up. Does have both Expos on her right here, but she can handle it with those healers raged. Excuse me. And then just sort of continues on around the base. There you see the wall breakers going in. There was a trap there. There was a bomb, but 2 more get the job done, open everything up, and now the queen is in the next compartment where she can get to 2 more air defenses. So really huge value for that. Plus the CC troops, obviously, wants to get those taken care of. Another rage spell. The poison spell's down, letting her just sort of deal with that. A lot to deal with right there. But with that poison spell slowing down the damage, her health barely even moves. takes it out and on to the air defense. Gets it taken out, and now it's time for the king. You see him coming in with wall breakers. He's going for yet another air defense. So the goal here to get all of the air defenses taken care of. Pops his ability. He comes in, a couple more swipes, and that one is gone. The queen's sort of taking the long way around the barn here. We'll eventually get to that next one, but she's taking a lot of stuff out in the meantime. Skeleton traps popping, bugging her, all that stuff. She's getting pretty low on health here. All you gotta do is pop that ability. There it is, pops it, steps over, and decides to take out the CC first. But once it's done, that air defense is next. So there you go. Finally gets all the air defense taken care of. The dragons are already working their way through. A few balloons already working their way in. And obviously this one is toast. I mean, when you get all those ADs done, you've got that many dragons up, not a lot this base can do. And you see the balloons sneaking on the backside with nothing really targeting them. Taking out defense after defense, just a bomb drop, and it is gone. That X-bow down there pointed down, not a lot it can do besides just take a beating. And that's a 3-star for, I'm going to say Kiwi. I think that's how you would say that. Awesome job. Moving down a few spots here. Let's see. We've got Magiku taken out, and they're number 13. Doing it with a GoVaHo. Always like to see at least one GoVaHo. I mean, goodness, got to, right? Comes in from the bottom with the minions, the golems, to just start soaking up all that damage, and then he'll put in the wizards behind. Start clearing out all that trash. You got a couple minions helping out as well. For some of those free buildings, I already had them started, and then the wall breaker slipping in, trying to get this compartment opened up, wanting to let all of his troops in. There it goes. Last wall breaker gets it done. Sending in the king at this point, and then the Valks start coming out. Almost had a couple stray, I think, on him here, but finally that hut goes down, or excuse me, that barracks goes down. Everything lines back out and right into the core. Jump spells wait on him, poison spell, heal spell. There's a double giant bomb set going off just right. Really opening this base up to these hogs coming on the backside. All he's got to do is make sure that he gets these troops over to that enemy queen, get her taken care of, and luckily the Valks are heading right through the middle of this base. There's the heal spell waiting on them, and the king and queen just real nicely stand on top of each other so those Valks can kill them both in a couple of swings. So that gets taken care of. The hogs start coming in from the backside. The queen's still taking out some defenses. Still has a few hogs left. No heal spells. Used both of the heal spells on his kill squad on those Valks. But really, they took out so much of the base and got those bombs out of the way to where really not a big deal. The hogs don't need a heal spell. You see taking out that wizard tower on the bottom, then getting into this mortar. Only a few defenses left. We'll go ×2 here. That golem doing some beautiful tanking there. Starting to get a little thin on the hogs. They're starting to go down kind of quickly, but with that golem still there, all is well. Giant bomb goes off. They're super, super low, but they are still alive, and that is a 3-star. So excellent, excellent attack. All right, let's check out a couple more here on this one. Backing out. Oh, y'all like this one. Y'all like this one. Let's see. Number 20. Dingus. Check out Dingus. 13 baby dragons. There you go. 4 quake spells. I'm going to open it up in the core. The whole goal here is to get this queen going and get her into that core where she can pretty much reach all of these air defenses. I mean, that's the thing. Take all of the air defense out. Baby dragons are really powerful. So you got Sweeper over there as well. Drops a couple of baby dragons to create the funnel. Wants to make sure that this queen is going to walk in. And that's why, when you let a queen get that deep into the base and then someone opens it up with that quake, really she can go all the way across this base for the most part and reach pretty much everything on the map, except for just some outside trash buildings. So he's making sure more baby dragons down, making sure that this queen's not going to wrap around. She's not going to walk, and it's close because they're taking it out, but they're taking it out pretty slowly. She's doing it a little bit quicker than they are. Comes over to this storage, and by the time she gets that done, that collector on the outside is down. But this little compartment here kind of draws her out. But luckily, again, continuing to deploy troops, just trying to make sure that everything is forced into the core. The bowlers come in, the CC troops come in. Everything's looking pretty good at this point. You see she takes that step over for that wizard tower, but I guess the next closest thing is that air defense brings her back into the middle of the base, and that's really what he needed to happen there. So air defense goes down. That's 2. Yeah, 2 air defenses are down. Is it 3? Already got 3 of them now. Wow. Taking them out very quickly. Those bowlers doing their job, and it comes in. The queen grabs the last air defense, and now it's time to unleash the other 8 baby dragons. And here they go, just around the base, putting them down. Clearly, they're going to take out trash and defenses very quickly. There's not a lot of real threat, especially when this queen get into these Teslas here. Not a lot of real threat left for these baby dragons. A lot of ground-only troops. Actually missed his queen's ability right there, or would have easily had that other Tesla taken out. But does not matter. Baby dragons are swarming at this point. Get over here onto the queen and the king. The healer's coming over helping him out, helping out his what ground troops he had left there for a moment, and now it's just all about the baby dragons. And look at that, taking out the king first, then they're going to the queen, taking her down, boom, she's done, and now just the archer tower. Once it's done, that's a 3-star. So pretty crazy attack, nicely done to Dingus. All right, one more for you guys. One more here. We got Hotard taking out, let's see, taking out number 23 and doing it with a nice air attack. So I want to show this one for you guys. Coming at it from the left side, golems going down, got a giant going down on the bottom there. Just wants to let those wizards take out a few more trash buildings, but a Tesla pops there, causing a little bit of trouble. But the funnel is created effectively. Golem's doing the tanking now. Wallbreakers have the compartment opened up, and that's going to allow him to start sending the rest of his troops in. That Tesla is annoying down there, though. There's no question about it. Nice little tricky spot placement. King's going in. He's going to go in no problem. Head over to that queen and to that air defense, which is the goal there. Also, the CC troops coming out. So they're going to get dealt with. Poison spells are going down for the queen and for the CC troops. Pops that king's ability. There he goes, right over to that enemy queen. Couple swipes. She's going to be done for. The queen taking out some of those baby dragons, some of those defensive troops. And then it's just a matter of getting the rest of these air troops deployed. Right here on the bottom, you see the lava hounds coming in, doing all the tanking. Doubles up on that first one. Obviously, the black bomb really damaging that first lava hound. So the second one there to really soak up a ton of damage as the balloons close in, take out all these defenses that are surrounding it. Goes ahead and rages them up, wants them moving into that air defense as quickly as possible. And then another lava hound to just reinforce. Same thing. Look at the patience there, letting that same lava hound soak up both of those bombs. So now he's got a full health lava hound. Perfect timing on that. The weakened lava hound took all the damage, and now it's able to tank. And then the same thing, rinse and repeat for the last one. Unfortunately, this lava hound's not going to quite make it through to the very last air defense, but does have another lava hound for the task. Queen's up top, taking out some more defenses there, so that is good. Goes ahead and drops that last rage, gets the air defense taken care of, and now right here, lava hound cutting through. Any last traps are going to get soaked up there. Take a few more shots, and then all of the rest of the balloons deployed with that haste spell going through, taking out the air sweeper, which is causing a little bit of trouble, and then on to that grounded expo and onto that last air defense. Once that last air defense goes down, that is GG. Beautiful attack by Hotard. All right, guys, there you go. Awesome, awesome war for OneHive Prime. Again, wish I would have been streaming this one. Those like that, those epic finishes don't come along too often, and you have to enjoy them when you get them. Hope you guys liked the video. Congratulations to OneHive Prime. A good job to War 101 for the epic battle. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.